Yo, brother, it's time for us to start talking the real, man. We've been sugarcoating too much. We've got to start calling everything out for what it is.
Hey guys, I'm here with my Lynx. Still my all-time favorite wheel going into 2024. It's actually getting close to February of 2024. My opinion still is I think the Lynx is a wheel to beat, is going to be the wheel to beat in 2024. Generally, this will be perceived as the wheel of 2024. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be the fastest wheel. I think the upcoming 168 volt wheels will probably be faster. There's certainly longer range wheels. There's more nibble wheels. But in terms of just general all-around fun wheel, it's got amazing speed for you speed freaks out there. It very fun to ride, nimble, tons of power, torque, pretty decent range, and the suspension it's my favorite suspension, just in terms of comfort. Doesn't bottom out, very little tweaks necessary. So as you can see, I really do love the Lynx, but it's not without faults, very few faults. But if I were to look at this wheel and say the one thing I don't like, which is maybe a strong word, but it's the pedals. They're comfortable enough. I like how they don't use that ratcheting mechanism of the other previous Veteran wheels, but they use these cast stubs, which they're okay, but they really do not grab your feet very well. So if you're doing heavy acceleration where you really need to push against the pedals, and if they get wet, like all these cast stub pedals, they're really slippery. So today I'm going to introduce you to some new pedals for the Lynx. Compliments of Afiz, who runs e-rides with his wife Emily. And I have this care package here that he shipped to me, and it's got lots of goodies in here. Not all for the Lynx, more about that in another video. But he graciously sent me some of their pedals, and two varieties. So today I'm going to install one of them, and then I'll install another one on another day. And these are not the first set of e-rides pedals that I have installed on my wheels. I think they're great pedals. They're true spiked pedals. I would compare them to the Gotway pedals in terms of the type of studs. So if you're familiar with how Gotway has been shipping their wheels in the last couple of years, that's the kind of pedals these are. And super excited about this, new pedal hangers. Now I don't know all the products out there in the EUC land, but these might be the first aftermarket pedal hangers available for the Lynx. Super easy to install, and what do these give you? They lower the pedals by about an inch, I think 2.5 centimeters. I got my metric conversion correct. So I'm really interested to see how the Lynx is going to ride with a little bit lower pedals, which always gives you lower pedals. Always gives you more stability, at the sacrifice of potentially more pedal scrapes, depending on how you ride, or pedal clips, depending on, again, where you ride, in terms of hitting rocks and stuff like that. But lowering by an inch, I don't think that's going to be an issue on this wheel, particularly how I'm riding. So let me pull the camera in and show you these things closely. Here are the new pedal hangers. Beautifully made, and look like they're going to be very easy to install. So let me do that first. I am going to opt to leave the petals on when I remove these petal hangers. So a couple of these bolts, I will have to use this kind of Allen wrench to get access to them. These ones, I'll loosen them up and then I should be able to take them off with another tool. Yes, I finally got myself a power screwdriver. I'll still be using the hand tools for the final work, but this will be a little easier. Pretty easy to remove. I'll keep these petals as backups, and they definitely had plenty of Loctite thread locker in here. I don't think these were ever going to come out by themselves. Now I noticed something when I took these off is that there's two set screws on these petals. And what you can see on this side, and you can see a little bit of indentation on the battery panels here. I don't know exactly what they're for. They're protruding just a tiny bit, so I suspect it was just like a leveling, serves as a leveling function for these petals. I don't know. Interesting. And again, I don't know if these are my Lynx is a very early production model. Don't know if these will be on the final ones, but I don't know. Just an oddity. Okay, this is how these new hangers are gonna sit. Now you can see the difference in the height. Here's the new petal rods will be here versus the old ones. So yeah, about an inch lower. And you'll just use the same screws that came with the wheel to attach these. I'm going to hand start these, of course, so I don't risk cross threading the threads in the battery shell. That's why I prefer generally using hand tools when I work on my wheels. Now I'm going to just leave the whatever residue, the existing Loctite. I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to add any of that Loctite. And these existing bolts have lock washers on them also. And all these are extremely easy to check to see if they are loosening up over time. All right, I have 2 sets of these pedals, which again, thank you very much, Hafiz, for providing these so I can try them out, different ones. Now, go to the website. By the way, they have a US dedicated website now, so you can, if you're an American, shop there at your convenience and get all their products. They have lots of different pedals. Each pedal can be customized too. Now these are the Biggie, which I have not used before. These are the Trail, which I have on another wheel, so I'm not going to install these on the Sherman, not the Sherman, on the Lynx. I'm not going to install these right now. I'm going to go for the Biggie, and you'll see that these are labeled as patent. These pedals, the patent and the Lynx pedals are essentially the same. The only difference is in the friction mechanism, which we'll get into. I got to tell you guys, I absolutely love the packaging on these pedals. I think the packaging and the product presentation is the best that I've ever seen for any EUC accessories that I've seen. I mean, look at this, beautiful. This is a hardware kit. Now, this is for the hardware kit. A lot of this in here is for installing the ratcheting mechanism on these pedals, which are required for the patent. But if you buy these for the Lynx, what you're going to get is you're going to get this instead. This is a friction, I guess he's calling the friction set. So all this goes away except for these covers. So that's great. Now the beauty of this is if you have a Lynx, you can choose if you actually like the ratcheting mechanism. These are compatible with the Lynx. But if you don't, like me, I will be using the friction set. Some card. He's got videos. He's got a good video on installing these pedals and pedal hanger for the Lynx. And yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, yeah, these are big for sure. These are going to be comfy. So you got this. He's got all the tools you need included here for installing the pedals. There's a adapter, socket wrench adapter. So again, I love the packaging. Let's see if I can open these. Okay, these are beautiful. These look nicer. The finish is different than on the earlier set of Trail pedals I have. Definitely a different texture. Look absolutely beautiful and beefy. They have these pedal razors for the toe and the heel. You know, I can't say I can tell the difference, but I know other people who have used these toe and heel risers and they like them. They're removable, so if you don't like them, just take them off. This that was included in the box is used to remove the studs. Now, I've never had these actually wear out on me, but I guess they can, and these are standard. You can buy bags of these on Amazon, which is really cool. Yeah, of other note is the fact these are adjustable. The pedal, the dihedral angle, which are not adjustable on the Lynx pedals, the stock Lynx pedals. So you can loosen these up, use this large grub screw to adjust your angle, and then tighten these down. All right, absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's install them on the wheel. If you're going to use the friction kit instead of the ratcheting kit, you're going to want to remove these that come pre-installed in the pedals, and you just have to loosen these set screws. Okay, and then here is the friction set. You can see how these are a little bit different. This groove has to do with this friction mechanism. I'm guessing that as pressure is applied, these open up this end of the pedal rod slightly, and that applies the pressure that allows these to stay in position. Okay, slight correction here. You're actually going to use one of the rods that comes with the pedals, and only one of the rods has the slot in the end for the friction fit. And I'm not sure why the friction fit bag has two. Well, actually, it's probably because I got two sets of pedals. That's why. Yeah, I got the biggies and the trail pedals. So that's why I got two bags of these. So yeah, one bag has two of these, which you'll use, one per pedal, and then you're going to reuse one of these. And this has a flat on it that's going to match this set screw. And the biggie pedals, just make sure you put it in so the flat is going to line up with this set screw. So in that case, it's like this. Slide it in. And that's it. And I don't know if you really need to apply much pressure. This provides a little bit of a friction fit, but of course that's just going to, you can tighten this down, but that's just going to wear over time and loosen up. So I'm just going to leave it a little loose for the moment. Okay, now we can install this rod. Okay, now I finally understand how this friction mechanism works. This, I want to call it a nut, but it's a specially shaped nut. Actually can turn, but it's under pressure. I'm not sure what the mechanism they've applied, but this shape falls into a groove here, which you might be able to see. Okay, so that's going to keep this from turning. And you've got this plastic piece here that comes with the hardware kit, and there's a corresponding slot here, or groove, that this fits in. So it's going to go like that. And then this piece slides in. Make sure the flat aligns with this set screw down here. You're not going to apply any pressure in that. You're not going to tighten this set screw. So I'll take this off just so you can see it. this in a little bit. Okay, it's all set. This is this piece is sitting in that groove, and I'm going to tighten down this set screw. And now install this with the 4 supplied Phillips head machine screws. Tighten that up. And that's it. Okay. We got the friction fit just like the original, the stock Lynx pedals. And the dihedral for me right now looks good, so I'm not going to adjust these, but I might play around with that in the future. They are installed and working great. Friction mechanism is perfect. I love the look of these pedals. I don't know if I can't remember if they have them in different colors. Meaning the risers, the heel and toe risers. If they had them in different colors, I'd probably pick red. I'm thinking of painting my Lynx red. What do you think about that? Anyway, the other side, they went on definitely quicker once I understood exactly how that friction mechanism works. Tiny bit finicky when you haven't done it before. I'll put a link in the description to the E-Rides video that they made for installing the pedal hangers and these pedals. It's a silent video though. I think mine might provide a little more clarification in a couple spots. You can be the judge. So Afiz, if you're watching this, super grateful for you to sending me these. I'll be trying the trail pedals at a later point, and I'll show you guys what they look like. I think it's time to take this for a ride and see what these lowered pedals feel like. Well, I put about 10 miles on these pedals so far. I'm slowing down here because it's windy today. We got I think a Santa Ana's blowing. It's just I'm sweating right now just with this light jacket on. And it's about 80 degrees Southern California today, January 27th, I think. It's going to cool down next week, but this weekend's just gorgeous. We're going to have a big Mount Baldy ride tomorrow for some visiting riders. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be the warmest day too. So they picked a good day to come out to visit. Anyway, so I got to keep my speed down, or otherwise the selfie stick will blow me off the trail. Okay, nothing negative about these pedals, that's for sure. It definitely gives it kind of a slightly different feel.
First of all, these biggie pedals really feel big. They feel like my feet are just, I wear size 10.5 to 11 shoes, and these pedals feel like nice big platforms for my feet. I have no indication of pedal scrape or anything like that with any tight turns I've been doing, but I think I will add a little more dihedral, which would be pretty easy to do. Let's see what else. So the lowering, you know, it's subtle, right? But yeah, it's subtle. It's not like day and night, but I gotta believe it's giving me a little more stable ride. I can definitely feel when I'm mounting. Definitely feels like you're not quite stepping up so high when you're mounting, which is nice. One thing is I was riding, then I realized my toes weren't very locked in at all. So I had to lower the jump pads in the front, the stock jump pads that come on the Lynx, and they're still a little above my top of my shoes. So, and I'm wearing boots. So if you like your pedals, you know, your shoes locked in on the Lynx, you're going to have to add some kind of padding underneath the stock jump pads. Now here's the idea for Afiz. If you happen to be watching this, I think it would make sense to try and add, along with the new pedal hangers, the lowered pedal hangers, provide something that will allow you to modify or to replace part of the toe mechanism on the Lynx with something that's more compatible with these lowered pedals, so people wouldn't have to worry about padding up those pads. I keep thinking there's got to be a better name for those pads, but I think all you Lynx owners know what I'm talking about. So other than that, big win. I'm definitely keeping these, that's for sure. I love yeah, I think the pedal hangers are gonna be good. Just gonna increase the dihedral a little bit, and then we'll see. I might end up going to the trail, the Wolverine trail pedals that Afiz provided me also. I think I might end up keeping those, just because, I mean, these things are super comfy, but I have a feeling with some of the trails I like to do, like Mount Wilson, where there can be, you know, pedal clips and that kind of stuff, I have a feeling having more narrow pedals would be more optimum. But I'll probably ride with these for a month or two. All right, guys. Well, I hope you found this video useful. If you're interested in these, check out the eRides website. I'll put links down below for the European, his world one, and then the United States website, which makes it easier to order from if you're in the United States like me. All right. Hope you're enjoying whatever riding you can get in this January, wherever you are in the world. And until next time, safe riding.